Are Deathstroke and Bane coming to life in the DCU, or is this some kind of misdirection? We got some new reports about the two classic Batman villains potentially coming to life, and it's got fans talking, but I think the answer to this riddle is pretty obvious. And it's not the new DC studios making a Sony-level mistake. Let's dive in. Well, over the last couple of months, the new DC Studios and James Gunn's DCU has started to generate a lot of buzz. We have multiple projects coming our way, including Creature Commandos, Superman, Supergirl, Lanterns, and the second season of Peacemaker, as well as a laundry list of other DC projects. Now, last night we started to get some news from the Hollywood trades, and it seemed to indicate that DC Studios was working on a team-up movie with Bane and Deathstroke. Now, there wasn't a lot of details about the film. We did find out that Matthew Orton, who helped write Captain America Brave New World, has been brought on as a writer, but there's nothing else related to the film as of right now. Now, if you're a fan of these two villains, this could be a pretty exciting development. And seeing these two come to life so early in the new DCU, well, I could understand how that would get people excited. But quite honestly, it does seem a little odd for James Gunn and Peter Safran to be prioritizing these two over, say, Wonder Woman or Batman. Now, a lot of people pointed to Deadpool and Wolverine's success as a potential inspiration in what they were trying to emulate, but the whole project itself could be more than meets the eye. Now, according to Deadline's report, and I quote, "Exact plot details are still uncertain, and sources also stressed the two characters would be in the movie, but it's unclear if they would be the central figures of the project." Now, that's pretty key and pulls back the curtain on exactly what's going on. It may not actually be a feature revolving solely around these two villains, just that these two villains could appear. And given projects on the horizon, well, there's a lot of possibilities. Right around the corner on James Gunn's own Chapter 1 schedule is Batman the Brave and the Bold. And since we have an established Batman, and potentially an established Teen Titans, well, an appearance from Deathstroke and Bane teaming up together to take on the Bat family, well, that could totally work. Now, there are some unconfirmed rumblings from a lot of anonymous scoopers that this project is in fact the Secret Six. Now, the Secret Six is a moniker that has been used a few times for a few different teams throughout the DC universe. The original team was a group blackmailed into working together by the mysterious Mockingbird, and then the series Villains United later introduced a new version of the team that consisted just of supervillains. This was put together by Lex Luthor, who we know is already part of the DCU, to take down the Secret Society of Supervillains, and they used the House of Secrets, something pretty cool in the comics, as their base. Now, quite honestly, I really do believe this is going to be part of Batman. James Gunn has a full schedule already laid out, and they're just getting started. And although they have added a few projects along the way, like Peacemaker Season 2, there really has been very little alteration to that schedule. Right now, Supergirl, Superman, Creature Commandos, Green Lantern, and the Amanda Waller series were all part of the initial announcement. The only thing Gunn has added is Peacemaker. Coming up in the next wave of projects is going to be The Authority, Batman, Swamp Thing, and several others. And these two villains really do fit perfectly within a structure of an existing Batman, especially if he has a version of Nightwing, Robin, and Batgirl standing by his side. Well, it'll take more than one of these big baddies to stand up against the whole group. Now, we're going to watch this pretty carefully for some more details. It is still really, really murky, and I don't think anybody should make any assumptions about what's going on yet. Bringing Bane and Deathstroke to the big screen very early on is probably a huge win, and getting those castings right is going to be key, but no matter what, they would definitely drive a lot of interest in the new Batman project and give us something pretty special to look forward to. I guess the big question is, where does Damian fit into the whole story? Tell me what you think in the comments below.